Hey guys, welcome back to Travel Freedom, and we're back with another exciting video. We're going to tell you about the top 5 places to visit in Australia. So let's go. Australia, situated between the Pacific and Indian Sea, is the smallest mainland. However, the biggest country in the Oceania, locale, and the 6th biggest country on the planet. It has such countless radiant sights, whether it is investigating the grand outside, spotting creatures that you cannot find in the remainder of the world, multicultural urban communities, sun-kissed seashores, or native culture and public parks. There are unlimited attractions to find in the country. The cherry on the cake is you'll meet the most amiable and generally laid-back individuals as well. It is difficult to encounter all that Australia has to bring to the table in only one outing. So here's a rundown of the top 5 best places to visit in Australia you shouldn't pass up. What are the best places in Australia in 2020? Number 1. Sydney. You cannot visit Australia and keep away from Sydney, the biggest city and the most well-known vacation spot in Australia. The capital city of New South Wales, Sydney is a cutting-edge city created around a beautiful harbour offering brilliant cooking, nightlife, shopping and notable attractions. Sydney is home to 2 building wonders, the Sydney Show House and the Harbour Connect. There's a lot of activities in Sydney like visiting the Powerhouse Museum, Manly Seashore, Darling Harbour, Circular Quay, Paddington Markets, Taronga Zoo and the Royal Botanic Gardens. Try not to pass up taking the bounce on jump visit off to see all of Sydney at your own speed. You can even get away from the city life and require a day visit to see the grand Three Sister Mountains, broadly known as the Blue Mountains. Experienced darlings can encounter skydiving or climb the Harbour Connection. Number 2. Cairns and Port Douglas. Cairns and Port Douglas are shoreline urban communities which you can keep as your headquarters to investigate 2 of the most remarkable features of Australia, Great Hindrance Reef and Daintree Forest. While Cairns is more touristy and to a greater degree a city, Port Douglas is as yet a sacred diamond and is a much more modest town. The incredible Hindrance Reef, the universe's biggest reef framework, has around 900 islands and 2,900 corals that structure this assorted environment, making it a pursued spot to encounter scuba jumping and swimming. You can spot astounding coral reefs and marine life submerged here. You can even take a helicopter ride across the reef rather than a voyage to get staggering flying perspectives. The Daintree Rainforest has a portion of the world's most seasoned backwoods where you can see its assorted widely varied vegetation. The most ideal approach to do as such is to take up strolling trails. Try not to pass up these features of Australia. Number 3. Hobart. Hobart may not be also known as Sydney or Melbourne, yet it has its own set of experiences and appeal appended to its modest community. Hobart is known for its stunning scene, memorable attractions and heaps of historical centres. The Museum of Old and New Art, Mona, and the Hobart Museum of Art Gallery are 2 top-notch galleries you shouldn't pass up a major opportunity. You can even arrange a road trip to Mount Wellington. However, you would need to design this well ahead of time as the mountain will in general snow in any event during summers. The Pick You Trail application will actually want to give you all the required data before any action, so you are completely ready. Number 4. Melbourne. Melbourne is the 2nd biggest city in Australia and is a cool metropolitan city loaded with culture. It has heaps of exhibitions, historical centres, markets, celebrations, feasting and bar choices. The city is not difficult to move around with the free open vehicle framework it offers. The city's engineering and multicultural encounters give you European energies. In case you're a cricket buff, you must visit the Melbourne Cricket Ground. Require staggering road trips to visit Port Campbell Public Park to see the excellence of the 12 Messengers, Phillip Island to mess with creatures or taste some wine at Yarra Valley wineries while watching the sun go down. The choices are interminable for exercises to do in Melbourne. Number 5. Adelaide. Adelaide is a beachfront metropolitan city with the energy of a humble community. It's a lot calmer than Sydney or Melbourne, yet loaded up with top attractions in Australia. An ideal opportunity to visit during the year is Distraught March, when the city has various melodic shows and celebrations drawing in a great deal of sightseers. Kangaroo Island is the most loved piece of South Australia. It is situated in the edges of Adelaide and is an astounding public park facilitating an assortment of uncommon creatures that wander about out in the open, particularly jeopardized creatures like koalas, cockatoos, kangaroos, ocean lions and so forth. Adelaide has a great deal of green grounds and is magnificent for grape plantations. A visit to Barossa Valley is an absolute necessity regardless of whether you're not a wine fan. This is all we have for now. Do hit the bell icon in light of the fact that a lot of additional energizing visits all throughout the planet are in transit. Also, remember to like, subscribe and share this video. See you folks and stay tuned to our channel.